In Matthew 12, verse 40, Jesus twice says he will be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. He says it twice. The Holy Spirit inspired Matthew to record it. He may have said it more than twice, but he certainly said it twice. Friday night to Sunday morning is not 3 days and 3 nights. I don't care what kind of make-believe, ridiculous reckoning you use. When Jesus says 3 days and 3 nights, that means 72 hours. Mark 8:31 says he will rise after 3 days. Mark 9:31 says he will rise the third day. After 3 days means 72 hours or longer. The third day implies 72 hours or shorter. He was in the grave 72 hours. Now, there were 7 Sabbaths listed in Leviticus 23 in addition to the weekly Sabbath. For example, Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah were Sabbaths. Nisan 15, the day after Passover, was a Sabbath. Jesus was crucified on Passover. The next day, the Sabbath that was approaching, was Nisan 15, the first day of unleavened bread. It says in John 19:31, the Jews, therefore, because it was the preparation that the body should not remain upon the cross on the Sabbath day, for that Sabbath day was an high day. The Sabbath that immediately followed his crucifixion was not the seventh-day Sabbath. It was Nisan or Abib 15. It says right there in John 19:31, that was the Sabbath. Want more proof? Mark 16, verse 1 says the women bought the spices after the Sabbath. Luke 23, verse 56 says the women prepared the spices and then rested the Sabbath day according to the commandment, according to the 10 Commandments commandment. What happened? He was crucified at 3 p.m. on Wednesday, and I'll enclose a Twitter thread that explains this all. Jesus is crucified around 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. He's put in the tomb right before sunset on that Wednesday. Then we get Nisan 15, which was the first day of unleavened bread, a Sabbath. When that's done, at sunset on Thursday, then the women at some point between Thursday sunset and Friday sunset buy and prepare the spices. Then they rested the Sabbath day according to the commandment, as it says Luke 23, verse 56. And then Jesus rose in the end of the Sabbath, or late on the Sabbath, not on a Sunday morning. He was crucified Wednesday, 3 p.m. approximately, put in the ground just before sunset, and rose on the Sabbath just before sunset as it was about to end. Peace all, bye-bye.